Hello friends, welcome to Thorough Education on the digital class platform. Friends, today I am taking chapter number 9 and the whole chapter will be completed in the single video. The full chapter is here. Chapter number 9, some application of trigonometry. So friends, trigonometry के कुछ एप्लीकेशंस यहाँ पर दिए गए हैं। तो इसमें एंगल ऑफ एलिवेशन क्या है? When the object which is to be seen is above the observer is here at B and object is here above the observer. The angle formed between the horizontal line BC is horizontal line and inclined line AB is inclined line is known as angle of elevation. So this is ABC is an angle of elevation which I have shown theta. Theta is an angle of elevation. Now angle of depression. Another thing. When the object which is to be seen is below the observer is A and object is at B. So this is below. The angle formed between the horizontal line AC is horizontal line and inclined line AB is inclined line is known as angle of depression. So angle BAC or angle CAB is known as angle of depression, that is theta. Here also I have taken theta. In this chapter we shall learn practical use of trigonometric ratios. We have seen sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, etc. They are useful in our daily life. We use them in finding out distances and heights between two objects. Trigonometric ratios are used in astronomy, geography and navigation. The knowledge of trigonometry is used in construction of maps and to determine location of an island in relation to the longitudes and latitudes. So friends, let's see exercise 9.1. There are total 16 sums in the exercise, out of which the first one is read all the questions from the textbook. So friends, you should have kept your textbook with you when you watch the video. First question is, a circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope. This rope is 20-meter long rope, which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. AB is vertical pole and at the top the rope is tied. Find the height of the pole. We have to find out AB. If the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degree. Here angle is 30 degree. Angle is 30 degree. So friends, look at here. Here we need to find height of the pole AB. We know that sin theta is equals to opposite side upon hypotenuse. Opposite side, theta means C, right? Opposite side AB upon hypotenuse AC. So AB upon AC, sin 30 equals to AB upon 20 because hypotenuse is 20. So sin 30, value of sin 30 is 1 upon 2. Look at the table, AB upon 20. So if 20 goes there, right, then AB equals to 20 upon 2. 20 upon 2 means 10 meter. So the height of the pole is 10 meter. Question number 2. I have drawn almost all the figures. A tree breakdown to storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30. This CBA is the tree, but tree was straight, but due to storm it broken down and touched the ground at A. and make the angle 30 here. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meter. Here distance between A and C is 8 meter. Find the height of the tree. So we need to find BC and AB both. When we add both AB plus BC, we will find out the height of the tree. So first of all, I have taken here all the things in detail. Look at the figure. Part AB touches the ground and part BC is vertical to the ground. AB plus BC is the total height of the tree, right? The angle produced at the top touches the ground is 30. Here is 30 degree. The distance between the foot and the touching point AC equals to 8 meter. So friends, tan 30 equals to opposite side upon adjacent side. Opposite side BC upon adjacent side AC. Because 30 is here, 30 is opposite side BC and adjacent side AC. So root tan 30, value of root tan 30 is 1 upon root 3 equals to BC upon 8. So if take 8 here, then BC equals to 8 upon root 3. Result number 1. Similarly, take sin 30. Sin 30 BC upon AB, opposite side upon hypotenuse. Opposite side upon hypotenuse. Then opposite side is BC. BC upon AB. BC is 8 upon root 3. We have found out. Upon AB. If AB goes there and 2 goes there, then 2 8s are 16. AB equals to 16 upon root 3, right? So the height equals to AB plus BC, 8 upon 16 plus 16 upon 8 upon root 3 plus 16 upon root 3, that is 24 upon root 3. Now we have rationalized. Okay, so 24 root 3 upon 3. 3 8s are 24. So we have got answer 8 root 3 meter. Question number 3. A contractor plans to install 2 slides of the children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter. This is short. And for adults, incline at an angle 30. This is 30. Whereas the elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at the height of 3 meter and incline at an angle 60. Look at this. This is steep side, right? What should be the length of the slide in each case? So we will find out AC and PR. So what is given here? What is given here? Look at this. We have written all this. Now in triangle ABC, we are given height opposite side. We will find AC. So we have taken sin 30. Sin 30 is opposite upon hypotenuse, AB upon AC. So 1 upon 2, sin 30 is 1 upon 2 equals to 1.5 upon AC. If AC goes there and 2 goes there, then 1.5 into 2, AC equals to 3 meter. So for small children, the length of the slide is 3 meter. And PQR, in triangle PQR, it is 60, R is 60. Again sin 60 is opposite PQ upon PR. So root 3 by 2 equals to 3 upon PR. This value is taken from the table. PR goes there and this one goes there. So root 3 will be in the denominator and 2 will be in the numerator. 2 3s are 6 upon root 3. Again I have rationalized. Okay, rationalize 3 into 3. Root 3 into root 3, that is 3. 3 will be cut off. and 2 root 3 is our answer. So the length of smaller slide is 3 meter and that of larger slide is 2 root 3 meter. Now question number 4. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30. Find the length of the tower. We need to find length of the tower. Question number 4. Length of the tower, that is height of the tower. We will find out BC. So we are given 1030 and this distance AB, right? AB is 3 meter. AB is 30 meter, not 3 meter. Let the point on the ground is A and base of the building B. Therefore, the height is BC. Height BC. So 1030 equals to BC upon AB. BC upon AB. Then 1030 is 1 upon root 3. BC upon 30 because AB is 30. BC equals to, BC remains here and 30 goes there. 30 upon root 3. Again rationalize root 3 root 3. So root 3 into root 3 it is 3. 3 tens are 30 and we have got 10 root 3 meter the height of the tower. Right? Question number 5. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. This is kite A. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to the point on the ground. String is tied here at C. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. This angle is 60 degree. Find the length of string assuming that there is no slack in the string. We have to find out AC. Here is 60 and the height of the kite is given 60 meter. So since 60 opposite upon hypotenuse, we need to find out AC. Sin 60 equals to AB upon AC. AB is given 60 and sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Again AC will go there and this will go there. 60 into 2 upon root 3. So AC equals to 120 upon root 3. Again I have rationalized root 3 upon root 3. 3 root 3 root 3. 3 120 upon into root 3 upon 3. So we can cut 40 root 3 meter. Length of the string is 40 root 3. Number 6. Question number 6. A 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. This building is 30 meter tall, total height, right? And height of the boy is 1.5 meter. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 to 60 as he walks towards the building. The boy walks towards the building. The boy walks towards the building and angle of elevation is 30 at the beginning and 60 at the end. The boy is standing here now. Okay. Find the distance he walked towards the building. So we need to find out EF, distance. कितना डिस्टेंस उसने कवर किया 30 to 60 बनाने में. The total height is 30. If we reduce 1.5 meter from 30, we will get this 28.5 meter. The height of the boy is 1.5, therefore the remaining height of the building is 28.5 meter. Now there are two triangles ADE and ADF. Now first we have taken ADF, the larger triangle ADF. 1030 equals to AD upon AD, 1030 equals to AD upon DF. So first we will find out DF. Then we will subtract DE. We will get EF. Okay. So we will get DF from this and AD upon DF. 1030 means 1 upon root 3. equals to 28.5 upon DF. Therefore, DF equals to 28.5 root 3. Now another triangle ADE, right? ADE. So tan 60 equals to AD upon DE. This AD upon DE. AD is given 28.5 and tan 60 is root 3. Again DE equals to 28.5 upon root 3. So we will subtract from DF to D. DF minus D, that is EF. 28.5 root 3 minus 28.5 upon root 3. This root 3 will be LCM. Root 3 into root 3, that is 3. 28.5 into root 3 into 3 minus 28.5 upon root 3. Therefore 57 upon root 3. Again I have rationalized. Root 3 upon root 3 I have taken, and root 3 into root 3, that is 3. So 57 root 3 upon 3. 3 19s are. So 19 root 3 meter is the answer. So boy walked 19.3 meter towards the building. Question number 7. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of a transmission tower fixed at the top of 20 meter high building are 45 and 60 respectively. Find the height of the tower. This is ground. BC is building and AB is tower. Let BC is the building and AB is the tower on the building. Right? BDC, angle BDC is 45 and angle ADC is 60. Then height of the building BC is 20 meter. It is given. BC is 20 meter. Look at this. Again we have taken tan 45. Tan 45 equals to BC upon CD. Right? So BC upon CD, that is 1 equals to 20 upon CD. Therefore CD equals to 20. Now another triangle ACD, we have taken tan 60 equals to AC upon CD. Right? Tan 60 is root 3. AC means what? AC means AB plus BC. AB plus BC upon 20. But BC is 20 given. So we have taken 20. 20 root 3 equals to AB plus 20. We can subtract 20 from root 3, 20 root 3. So we have taken 20 as common and root 3 minus 1 meter. We have taken both the 20 as common. This is our answer, and the height of the tower is 20 root 3 minus 1. Another question number 8. A statue 1.6 meter tall stands on the top of a pedestal. From a point on the ground, the angle of elevation of the top of the statue is 60, and from the same point, the angle of elevation of top of the pedestal is 45. Find the height of the pedestal. Pedestal, that means this platform. Right? We need to find out height of this platform BC. This is statue, right? The angle is 60 and pedestal angle is 45. That means angle BDC is 45. Here two triangles ACD and BCD. Two triangles are there. Let the height of the pedestal BC is x, and it is given that height of the statue AB is 1.5. AB is 1.5. So two triangles BCD, tan 45 BC upon CD, tan 45 BC upon CD. Take CD there, so CD equals to x, right? Again in triangle ACD, tan 60 equals to AC upon CD. but AC we have 1.6 plus x, AB plus BC, 1.6 plus x. Upon CD, CD is x, we have taken here CD x, right? Take x here, so root 3x equals to 1.6 plus x, x will go there, so root 3 x minus x equals to 1.6, x common, x into root 3 minus 1 equals to 1.6. Therefore, x equals to 1.6 upon root 3 minus 1. Again I have rationalized root 3 plus 1 upon root 3 plus 1. So, root 3 minus 1 plus 1, that is 3 minus 1, because a square minus b square. A square means 3 square and 1 square. So, root 3 square 3 and 1 square 1, and this will be multiplied with 1.6. Okay, so 3 minus 1, that is 2. 2 8s are 16. So 0.8 root 3 plus 1 meter is the height of the pedestal. Okay, write this answer compulsory. Question number 9. The angle of elevation of the top of a building from the foot of the tower is 30, and the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the foot of the building is 60. If the tower is 50 meter high, find the height of the building. Look, this is tower and this one is building. Angle of elevation from the foot of the tower and top of the building is 30, and angle of elevation from the foot of the building to the top of the tower is 60. Let the tower AC and BD be the building, tower be the AC and building be the BD. Okay, now we have two triangles and we are given building is 50 meter high. Okay, so first we will take ACD, triangle ACD. Okay, tan 60 equals to AC upon CD, AC 50 upon CD. Therefore, CD equals to 50 upon root 3. CD will go there and root 3 will here, 50 upon root 3. We got CD. In triangle BCD, this smaller one, tan 30 equals to BD upon CD again. So, BD upon CD, that is 1 upon root 3. BD upon CD, we don't have BD. We don't have BD. We have CD, but we can take here. From 1 and 2, CD equals to this and CD equals to this. So, we can compare both of them. So, root 3 BD equals to 50 upon root 3. This 3 will go there or this 3 will go there. Then it will become 3. 50 upon 3, this is the height. 50 upon 3, that means 16 2 by 3. 16 integer 2 by 3. If you convert into mixed fraction, you will get the answer. The height of the building is 16 integer 2 by 3 meter. Now question number 10. Here is the road. This is road. Okay. Two poles of equal height, pole AC and BD are equal heights, are standing each other on either side of the road, which is 80 meter wide. The road is 80 meter wide. Now, from the point between them on the road, the angle of the elevation of the top of the poles are 60 and 30 respectively. Find the height of the poles and the distance of the point from the poles. Find the height. So, we need to find out height. Let AC and BD are the poles on either side of the road CD. CD is the width of the road, which is 80 meter. Let P be the point on the road. This is P. P is here. Let CP x meter. This one is x meter. Therefore, PD total 80 minus x meter, and AC equals to BD we are given. In triangle ACP, this one, tan 60 equals to AC upon CP, right? AC upon CP. So tan 60 is root 3, AC upon CP, CP is x, so x will go there, therefore AC equals to root 3 x. Similarly in triangle BDP, this triangle, tan 30 equals to BD upon PD, tan 30 is 1 upon root 3 and BD is BD and 80 minus x, this is 80 minus x. So BD equals to 80 minus x upon root 3, but we know AC equals to BD, therefore from 1 and 2 3x equals to this, right? So root 3 will go there, root 3 becomes 3, 3x equals to 80 minus x, again this minus x will go there and it will become 4x equals to 80, therefore x equals to 80 by 4 and x equals to 20. Therefore we can say the distance from pole AC is 20 meter and that of from pole BD is 80 minus x, that is 80 minus 20, 60 meter. So this point is away 20 meter away from C and 60 meter away from D. Question number 11. TV tower. Here is the figure, right? This is also my TV tower. I have drawn the figure. Vertically on the bank of canal, this is a canal. From a point on the ground on the other bank directly opposite the tower, the angle of elevation of top of the tower is 60. This is BC is canal and from here the angle is 60. From the other point 20 meter away, CD is 20 meter, we can say the angle of elevation is 30, right? Find the height of the tower and the width of the canal. We need to find AB and BC. Let width of the canal BC equals to x meter and AB is the height of the tower, right? Now we have two triangles ACB, that is ABC, and ABD, that is ADB. Okay, first ABC, tan 60 equals to AB upon CB, right? So tan 60 is root 3, root 3 will go there, AB equals to root 3x. Another triangle ABD, not ABC but ABD, tan 30 equals to AB upon BD, this BD, AB upon BD. So 1 upon root 3 equals to AB upon 20 plus x, because BD equals to 20 plus x total. So AB equals to 20 plus x upon root 3. This 20 plus x will go here. Here is AB, here is AB, both the side equal. Therefore this equals to this. Again we have got the same thing which was in question number 10. Root 3 will go there and become 3x. 3x equals to 20 plus x. Therefore 2x, that is x will go here, and 3x minus x, that is 2x. 2x equals to 20, therefore x equals to 10. So what did we take? X. X is length of the canal, width of the canal. Now AB equals to root 3x, that is tan root 3. Therefore we can say the height of the tower is tan root 3 meter and the width of the canal is 10 meter. Okay, width is 10 meter. Question number 12. A 1.2 meter tall girl spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter from the ground, right? This is we are in 12 number. From the top of 7 meter high building, 7 meter high building, top is here, E. The angle of elevation of the top of a cable tower is 60. This is cable tower. Here are the cables, 3 cables. This angle of elevation is 60. And from that point, the angle of depression is 45. Determine the height of the tower. We need to find out AC. So, here are two triangles ABE and BCE. ABE and BCE. EF equals to 7 meter, BC equals to EF. This BC is also same as EF, it will be also 7 meter. So we need to find only AB. AB plus BC, we will get the height of the tower. Let AB equals to X. So in triangle BCE, tan 45, this is 45. BC upon B, 45 is 1 and BC is 7. So BE will go there. So BE equals to 7. We have got BE. BE, this one. Now in triangle AB, the above triangle, tan 60 equals to AB upon BE. This AB upon BE. We have BE is 7. Tan 60 is root 3 AB upon 7 because B is 7. So AB equals to 7 root 3. 7 will go there, and therefore we have got the answer. The height of the tower is AB plus BC equals to 7 plus 7 root 3. If we take 7 as common, then 7 bracket 1 plus root 3 meter. Right? Now question number 13. Question number 13. As observed from the top of a 75 meter lighthouse, high lighthouse from the sea level, the angle of depression of two ships are 30 and 45. If one ship is exactly behind the other on the same side of the lighthouse, find the distance between the two ships. We need to find out RS. Here S is a ship and R is a ship. Angle of depression. What is angle of depression? Is the angle of elevation from the ship, right? Because they are alternate angles. Here is Z, alternate angles. Height of the lighthouse PQ is 75 meter. It is given. R and S are the ship having angles of depression 45 and 30 respectively. We need to find RS. So in PQR, tan 45 equals to PQ upon QR, that is 1 equals to 75 upon QR. QR equals to 75. Similarly in PQS, we have got QR. PQS, PQ upon QS, tan 30 equals to PQ upon QS. PQ is 75 and tan 30 is 1 upon root 3, and QS is this 75 plus RS, right? Now we will take this here and root 3 here. So 75 plus RS equals to 75 root 3. Therefore RS equals to 75 root 3 minus 75. Again we have taken 75 as common and we got 75 root 3 minus 1 RS. Now the distance between the two ships is this. RS is the distance. Question number 14. Figure is given. Two balloons A and B, right? And 1.2 meter tall gull CF spots a balloon moving with the wind in a horizontal line at a height of 88.2 meter. Total height is 88.2 meter from the ground. The angle of elevation of the balloon from the eye of the gull at any distance is 60. Any instant is 60. This one is 60. When she saw here, from here, the angle of elevation is 60. After some time, the angle of elevation reduces to 30. After some time, the balloon goes away. So, the angle reduces to 30. Find the distance travelled by the balloon during the interval. So, we need to find DE. What is the distance DE? The distance between the balloon is AB, A and B. AB is the same as DE, right? Total height 88.2 meter and the height of the gull size is 1.2. Therefore, the height of the balloon from the gull's height AD equals to B equals to 88.2 minus 1.2, 87. Right? AD and B both are equal, 87 meter. To find, we need to find D. We need to find D to find AB. So in triangle ACD, first triangle ACD, tan 60 equals to AD upon CD, right? So root 3 equals to 87 upon CD. CD is equals to 87 upon root 3. In another triangle BCE, tan 30 equals to BE upon CE. BE upon CE. So B is 87 and tan 30 equals to 1 upon root 3. So C equals to 87 root 3. What we need to find out? We need to find out CE minus CD, that is DE, distance, right? 87 root 3 minus 87 upon root 3. So 87 into 3, because LCM root 3 into root 3, 3 minus 87. So we have got 261 minus 87 upon root 3, 174 upon root 3, 174 into root 3 upon root 3. This is rationalization. So 174 root 3 upon 3, if we cut off, we will get 58 root 3 meter. So we have found out the distance. Question number 15. A straight highway leads to the foot of a tower. This is a straight highway. A man standing at the top of the tower observes a car at an angle of depression of 30 degree, which is approaching a foot of the tower with a uniform speed. 6 seconds later, the angle of depression of the car is found to be 60. 6 seconds later it is 60. First it was 30. Find the time taken by the car to reach the foot of the tower from this point. From this point, car moves towards B and we want to find out the time to reach to the B. Height of the tower is AB, right? BC we need to find out to calculate the time. Look at the question. We are very well aware of this formula. In triangle ABC, first triangle, root 3 equals to AB upon BC, AB upon BC, opposite upon adjacent. So AB equals to root 3 BC, tan 30, AB upon BD. So root 3, 1 upon root 3 equals to AB upon BD. If we take BD here, it will be in the numerator. So AB equals to BD upon root 3. This is 2, but I have forgotten to write here 2. From 1 and 2, root 3 BC equals to BD upon root 3. It will go here and 3 BC equals to BD, right? But BD equals to BC plus CD. BD equals to BC plus CD. We can write 3 BC here from here, okay? So 3 BC equals to BC plus CD. This BC will go there and it will be negative, that is minus. 3 BC minus BC equals to 2 BC. 2 BC equals to CD. Okay. Now 2 BC distance is covered in 6 seconds. CD is 2 BC. 2 BC distance is covered in 6 seconds. Then 1 BC distance will cover in how many seconds? I have taken cross multiplication. So 6 BC upon 2 BC, because 6 into BC upon 2 BC. This BC cut and 2 3s are 6. So we have got answer 3 seconds. The distance is covered in 3 seconds. Now friends, the last sum number 16, it has taken more than 40 minutes now. The angles of elevation of the top of a tower from 2 points at a distance of 4 meter and 9 meter from the base of the tower and in the same straight line with it are complementary. Prove that the height of the tower is 6 meter. Prove that means we need to find out the height. Let the height of the tower be AB and the angles of elevation are complementary. Complementary, that means sum of the angles is 90. If we have taken this angle is x, and therefore this angle will be 90 minus x, because sum of both the angles is 90. Here we need to find height of the tower AB. So take two triangles ABC and ABD. Right? In triangle ABC, tan 90 minus x equals to AB upon BC. Tan 90 minus x, we have formula cot x. Cot x equals to AB upon 4. If we take 90 minus x, then it will be cot x. And in triangle ABD, tan x equals to AB upon BD. So tan x equals to AB upon 9, because BD equals to 9. BD is 9. And here BC is 4. We have taken BC is 4. Multiplying 1 and 2, cot x into tan x, cot x into tan x, AB upon 4 into AB upon 9, right? Multiplying left hand side and right hand side. Here cot x and tan x are inverse, so they are 1, therefore 1 equals to AB square, AB into AB, that is AB square, upon 4 9 are 36. 36 will go there and AB square equals to 30. Now we take square root on both the sides, therefore AB equals to 6. I have not taken negative because distance never be negative, height never be negative. Therefore the height of the tower is 6 meter. So friends, we have completed here all the sums of this exercise, and I hope you have understood all the sums properly. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.